Yo, what's up guys, Alex here. Welcome to part 2. So today, what we'll be doing is I am going to get another spark plug. And as you can see, I had to rewire this back and rewire the ignition coil back on because I'm going to see if I can try getting it started for a little bit. Now, the gas tank is leaking. So my best option is going to be I'm going to get like a pouch bag. And I'm going to see if I can connect this fuel line to the pouch bag. See if it can run on the little pouch bag thing. Yeah. Right now, my father's going to get a spark plug from AutoZone somewhere. So, there's not too much going on. I'm not going to just start riding it and then just, see what's going on, what's up and all that. Because, well, these tires are pretty flat, like I said in the other video. The first one. You know what's crazy? This one actually survives. I'm surprised because this thing has been only here ever since the first day I got it. And either way, I'm probably gonna replace it still because all these lines and stuff, and it's kind of a little crooked. It might pierce a hole or something. This one's already done. This one's just done for. I love it how the wheels are mismatched. This one, I don't know about this wheel. This wheel looks very rusted. Nothing wrong. Now these wheels, these are the OEM wheels, I believe, from the model itself. Some pretty good rims. And this is not your ordinary, 1988, whatever it is. As you can see on the VIN code, it says it's a 1995 somewhere. I don't know if you guys understand these type of codes. I already know what these codes are. And according to this model, it is a 1995 Suzuki LT230S. So, the S, I'm not sure what it means, but I'm pretty sure it means it's the kickstand one. Without all the pull start and the electric start and all that other crap. And most of all for the chain too. Not that bad, I guess. I mean, I would kind of tighten it only a tiny bit, but I guess it looks alright. Not that I'm being a little picky, but just because I don't want the chain to fall off and just smack me right in my butt. Just like come off back here and then smack me on leg over my fucking ass. Something like that. And over here for the plastics, there's not too much going on with it. You can see some paint kind of fading away. Actually, all the paint's fading away. So the original color used to be like a little mix of orange and red. It was kind of like just like a very deep orange, I would say. And for the back plastics, a lot of paint's fading away. This thing's kind of been sitting. No one's been really paying attention to it. But under here, it's got the whole original color. But the outside, it's all dirty. Taillight does not work. The headlight does not work. I'm gonna have to go through all the electricals. So, yeah. And I was just talking to a guy at Marketplace that has purchased this thing. And when I get there, I'm gonna replace the wheels first. Then I'm gonna replace, obviously the gas tank and then the ignition coil. Because the ignition coil is only for test, really. Because either way, this thing, when you're riding, this thing could probably fall off. It's not like fully tight on there, so yeah, you probably get what I mean. I dunked this into some of this chemical stuff. I would use other stuff people recommend, but I just decided to use this. They already did the job last time, so I'm gonna stick to this anyway. It's not much rust cleared out off of it. We can check the other bolts though. You can see some rust spectacles though. It's kind of doing this job. Not the best, but hey, you gotta get what you get. As for the exhaust, yeah, it is pretty rusted, honestly. It could use some sanding, but I'm not really too bothered in all the fancy stuff right now. Cause I'll do all the fancy later. Once I see this thing, ride normally and all that type of stuff. Probably just ride it for like 2 days or so. And then give a little yellow and blue paint job. I would do the original color, but for me, I like yellow and blue because it's the original Suzuki color. I just want to make this thing look normal. So, yeah. Overall for the shocks, I don't know if I can tell. I'm not very much of a big shock enthusiast, but whenever I sit on it, okay, that's the second time. It's fine. Whenever I sit on it, it kind of lowers it a little tiny bit. I don't know if that's normal, like I said. You guys can let me know. For the front, looks alright. Not the best, but it's okay. And like I said, for our steering problem, it kind of wiggles. This wheel does it. That wheel. And then this wheel doesn't do it. So that's got to get fixed. And yeah, I'm gonna have to put some penetrating oil on all these bolts because I think you guys can already tell this thing's been rusted. Like rust. Like it's pretty much at this point I might as well not even show you the whole thing. But yeah, it's a pretty neat project. It was like a $300 project. I'll be sanding all the A-arms down and all that type of stuff. I'll be sanding everything down and repainting it to its original OEM style. And that includes the axles, the other axle and frame itself, and that stuff. So it's a lot of work, but I just want to make this thing look restored, look more retro, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay. It's a pretty good project. I don't even think I have nothing really to show other than that was broken. Seat needs to be reseated. This probably needs to have another cover. Some bolts got to get out because, well, this bolt right here is currently stripped. See that bolt? Focus. Now focus. Okay, I'm just gonna zoom it in. There you go. That bolt. But anyway, for $300 though, this is not bad. It is rusted, but it's still not bad. I mean, come on, guys. These are pretty vintage, you know, rare. Well, I wouldn't say rare, but like, you know, tiny, like a little percentage rare Suzukis. You know what I mean? So someone's got to give love to this thing, and I'll be the one doing it, I guess. Handlebars. I'm gonna plan to sand this, or I'm probably just gonna get another handlebar because see that's kind of bent. This one's just straight. For this is okay actually. That part's okay. I'm surprised. Yeah. And what I'll be doing with the old parts too is I'm probably mostly just gonna take off the tires off of this thing and keep the rims and probably just, you know, restore the rims a little bit. I don't have any sanding power tools or whatever right now. I can't do that sanding job stuff right now, but I'm pretty sure I can still paint the you know, the plastics itself. And then once I get some sanding tools, I think I can start, you know, taking all this apart and just, you know, fix it all right up. And so yeah, this is gonna be a pretty neat project. There is probably mostly gonna be like 20 parts of this video, or 10 parts of this video. So this is probably one of my best build series this year. So yeah, hope you guys stay tuned. Have a good day, night, evening. It doesn't matter where you are, but yeah, peace.